My bad, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wavy Baller Hub. I'm your host, Temi. If this is your first time watching, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow the movement that is the Wavy Baller Hub. Back doing a match preview today for our Europa League matchup on Thursday. We are facing Omonia Nicosia. I have literally never heard of them in my life. I don't know where they're from, anything like that. So this is going to be more focused on the week we've had so far, what Manchester United's currently going through, what I think the lineup is going to be. They're from Cyprus. Okay, Omonia and Nicosia, they're from Cyprus. Okay. And this is gonna be more about what I think Ten Hag should do in terms of this game and marry that to what he should do during the weekend versus Everton, right? So it's gonna be an interesting one, right? This team, we don't know much about them, but we do know they're probably nowhere near our level, right? They're probably nowhere near Manchester United's level. Ten Hag has a balancing act to deal with, right? We just came off the back of a horrendous loss. We lost 6-3, 4-0 in the first half. He has a big job on his hands in terms of obviously rotating the squad, but at the same time trying to find a team that he wants to play for Everton, right? And it's going to be tricky. It's not easy by any means. It's not easy by any means. But it's still possible, right? I think we're gonna win this game, but we have to win this game, right? We don't have a choice. We can't afford to lose it if we want to really be serious about winning this group. Um, and it's critical, right? So if we don't win it, then things get really weird, right? We have to work harder in the latter stages of the group, and we don't really want to do that, right? Um, Amani and Nicosia has lost both their games to Sheriff and Sociedad, right? So Sheriff put them down. We took care of Sheriff. Obviously, we lost to Sociedad, but it is what it is, right? So, what lineup do I think Eric Ten Hag is going to play? Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look and let me know what you guys think as well. The people who are going to watch this back, put your thoughts in the comments. Also, I've started making TikToks, guys. So my TikTok information is in my bio. I've been posting a TikTok probably every day, if not every other day, just to get some more content out there. You feel me? So make sure to support that as well. Let's get right into it. Let's get right. This is the lineup I think Ten Hag will play. All right. So let me share my screen here. You can see it. Obviously, we play a 4-2-3-1 normally. Um, Start from the back. I'm not sure if Harry Maguire is healthy. I don't think he's healthy. We know Varane's not going to play in this game, right? Because he twisted his knee, he twisted his ankle against Manchester City. So I think the back five will be De Gea, maybe Dubravka, right? I'm just putting De Gea there as a stopgap. Dubravka might play in this game. Then we have Dallo at right back. I don't think he trusts Wan-Bissaka one iota, right? One bit. So I don't think we'll see him at all. I'd be shocked if we saw him play. So I'm going to go Dallo at right back, Lindelof at right center back. I thought he played really well when he came on, even though it was difficult, considering the circumstances. Martinez at left center back, as always, right? And then I think Luke Shaw will play in this game. I know that's controversial, right? I think there's a big segment of the fan base that hate Luke Shaw with all their heart. Um, I've never really understood it. I think he's a decent player, and I think when he's really, really at it, I think he's one of the best left backs in the league, right? He hasn't been that in quite a while. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's played at the level that he normally, he hasn't played at the level that I know he can play at. But that being said, Malassi had a tough game. I don't think Malassi is a guaranteed start yet. I don't think he's rubber stamped his position in this side, right? I think he's a really good player, and I think Luke Shaw's in trouble if he can't find form or if he can't if he can't reach the level that I know he can reach, right? Malassi is right there with him, in my opinion, right there with him. So this is another opportunity for Shaw. I think Casemiro will play in this game. I'd be stunned if, oh, again, this is Ten Hag's lineup. I think he'll play. I'll show you the lineup. I think I'm good. The lineup I would play, right? I think Casemiro will play in this game. He needs to get games. The question of, is Casemiro a club signing versus a Ten Hag signing is something that I'm getting interested. We'll see what happens over the next month and a half. Still too early to tell, but I think Casemiro will play. I think Eriksen will play again. I really do. Obviously, we've had an international break. Eriksen played. He played in all of the. He played in both of Denmark's games, if I'm not mistaken. So he hasn't rested all that much. But I just think he's way too important to Ten Hag to bench. I think at number 10, Bruno Fernandes will play. The Donny van de Beek situation is perplexing to me still. It's a weird one. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna put a TikTok out about Donny van de Beek today, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I just think Fernandes and Eriksen are gonna play, even though it was a tough outing for both of them. Then it gets interesting for these quote unquote front three positions. I think Ronaldo's gonna play. Would I play him? You guys will see here in a second. I think Ronaldo's going to play number 9. He needs games. He's desperate for a game. This is not the game he'd want to play in, right? But it is what it is. He has to get them where he can get them. You know what I mean? And then on the right wing, I think Antony will play again. He scored a goal against Man City. He's been decent for me. I know he scored 2 goals so far, but I still think there's a lot more I'd like to see. If I'm being quite frank with you, I think there's a lot more that Antony can bring to the table in terms of his overall game. That passage of play where he scored the goal, I thought he was excellent. That whole passage of play. But other than that, I think there's still a lot of things he can work on. I think he will get a game though against this team. And then Anthony Martial, he is a number 9, I think, in Ten Hag's book, but I think what he'll do is accommodate Ronaldo for this game. I don't think Rashford was any good on Sunday. I don't think Sancho was any good on Sunday. So I think Martial is going to be the incumbent if he's healthy, right? He will be the incumbent to play on the left because we know he can do that and do it really well. So that's what's going to happen. And, that's what I think Ten Hag will do, right? Now, what would I do? It's a completely different question, right? So this is what I would do. Okay, so let's take a look at this right here. The back 5 stays the same, right? I think this will be the back 5. I'd be stunned if it was any different. Okay, maybe De Gea is the biggest question mark, right? De Gea might be the biggest question mark. But other than that, I think the back 4, this is what we're gonna see. Unless Harry Maguire's healthy. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know what it's looking like, but I imagine this would be the back 4, right? The 3 in midfield. What I would do is I would obviously stick with Casemiro, right? And then you could flip these two, right? You could put Van de Beek here. Obviously, Fernandes is more of a 10, right? So if you want to put Van de Beek here where Eriksen plays, that's what I would do, right? And then move Fernandes to this, his traditional 10 role because he's the de facto, he's a de facto club captain right now. I think he's going to play every game that he possibly can play, like it or not. And then the front 3, again, Antony, I think he's going to play. I'd play him. Right. I think he needs games. He needs to get up to speed. This is a team that we can afford to, he can afford to make mistakes. I think we're going to win this game comfortably. So Antony's going to play for me. I'd start Anthony Martial up top. That is 1,000% what I do. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. Sorry, Ronaldo. Like it's a really difficult situation, right? It's a really difficult situation. This is a club legend we're talking about. Like, this is a club legend, okay? When we're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's not that player anymore. He's just not that player anymore. It hurts to say it, right? You don't want that to be the case, but that's the case. He's just not the player he used to be. And it's difficult to say, but listen, he shouldn't be playing. I think Anthony Martial is better than him currently, offers more currently, right? Um, and then on the left, I play Langa, right? I give Sancho a rest. I'm not saying I start Langa on the weekend, but if he plays well enough against this team, maybe he keeps his place. Who knows? I like Elanga, right? I'm not saying he's a world class player, a world class talent, anything like that, but I think he offers balance to the team, whereas some of our wide players don't, right? And I'm not going to call any wide players out right now. I don't think that's the point of this. I think Elanga has played well enough this season to deserve to continue to be in this rotation, get chances in games like this, all that good stuff. So, yeah, no, this is the lineup I play for sure. Uh, it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to see what happens, right? There's going to be people who disagree with me, right? Because a lot of people don't like Elanga, a lot of people don't like Luke Shaw. Van de Beek is a very controversial topic of discussion. But yeah, no, this is the lineup I play. If they're all fit, I don't know if Van de Beek is fit. No one knows what's going on with Van de Beek. But if he's fit, come on, like give him a game, give him a game. This is getting ridiculous. Like this guy hasn't played 5 games on the bounce. He hasn't played 5 games on the bounce in his United career. I'm talking about substitute appearances, like combined, starting substitute appearances, nothing. Like, how can you properly assess a player like that? I know Ten Hag knows all about him, which is the interesting thing about this whole debacle, even this season, is like Ten Hag knows who he is and he's still not playing, right? So is there something deeper? He doesn't train well. He's not up to speed of the league, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I would play him, just see him get a run out, right? If it doesn't work, we have 5 subs, take him off, right? I don't know what else to say. But yeah, guys, I'm interested to get everyone's thoughts, opinions on this. It's going to be an interesting game, man. We need a win. I'm going to repeat that. We need a win. We can't afford to, have a difficult outing. I think the team I presented can win quite comfortably, if I'm being frank. I think that team can win quite comfortably. It's going to be interesting, again, to see what truly happens. But hey, this is what the lineups are about, right? This is what the lineups are about. This is Ten Hag's. This is what I think Ten Hag will do, right? Ronaldo's going to play. I would remove Ronaldo, right? Put Anthony Martial in that number 9. Elanga to the left, Anthony to the right, Bruno Fernandes, Van de Beek, Casemiro. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. That's all I'll say. We will see what happens. I'm really excited again. It's been a roller coaster season, right? It's been a roller coaster of a season so far. High highs, low lows. Hopefully we can find a middle ground at somewhere, where we're just winning games. If we do lose games, we're not getting blown out 6-3, 4-0, 4-1, all that. Like there needs to be a balance, right? And I think we're going to find that balance. It's just going to take some time. But guys, I'm going to sign off. Let me know what your thoughts are. Should be a fun game. I think there will be tons of goals. My prediction for this game, I'm predicting a 3-0 United win. 3-0 United win. I don't know anything about Omonia and Nicosia, so forgive me, Omonia and Nicosia fans, if you guys have some player that's special that I don't know about, but if not, I think we're going to keep a clean sheet because I know Ten Hag wants that desperately, and I think we are going to score goals. So, guys, again, get your thoughts in the comments for me. Get your opinions, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. And let's enjoy this week, man. We got Omonia and Nicosia, then we got Everton. So those are 2 winnable games for me, right? Everton away is not going to be easy. I'll preview that Thursday. I'll preview that on Thursday or Friday. I can't. I'll figure it out. Thursday or Friday, I'll preview the Everton game. Some watch alongs this weekend. I want to get some NFL content, some NBA content. It's coming. I've not been as consistent as I should be. I completely understand that. But we're back at it. All I can do is start again. You feel me? All I can do is start again. But hey, guys, show your boy some love. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Okay? Deuces.